Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Commanders beat the Giants 21-6. New York offense did not look competitive with Russell running it. I was checking back and forth in this game. It seemed like every time I turned in, he was putting the ball. Russ was pressured on 16 of his 45 dropbacks, 35%, and handled that pressure quite poorly. He was 2 of 12 for 26 yards, sacked twice when pressured. New York managed his 231 yards of total offense, averaged 3.2 yards per rush, stumbled twice into the red zone. When asked if he would consider starting Dart next week, Daboll said, "We're going to get home and look at our game." When asked if Wilson would start against the Cowboys, Daboll was equally non-committal. We're talking about after every game. I've got confidence in Russ. We'll go back, evaluate the tape. This game isn't on Russell Wilson. It's not a Russell Wilson. Let's make that clear. I have confidence in Russ. We have to do a better job all the way around. Mm-hmm. Now, it was reported that, and like I said, maybe I didn't stay long enough to see Dart get any snaps. Did he get any snaps in this game? Ocho, did you watch it?
I had all the games on at one time at the sports book, so I'm not sure at what point where Jaxson Dart might have come in. When I was watching Russell Wilson. Most of the time he was running.
No, he didn't come in.
Okay.
Because there were reports that he was supposed to have a package. They would have a package or two for Jaxson Dart. But Russell Wilson was 17 of 37, 168, sacked twice, under 26 quarterback rating. Right. They had 74 rush yards on 23 rush attempts. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Ocho.
No, I won't say that goddamn defensive line, but they had Russ running for his life. Every time he got back to even throw a ball, the passing lanes was gone because everybody in his face. Mm-hmm. Everybody was in his face most of the time, most of the game. Every time I looked up, I look at the TV to the left. I'm like, well, goddamn, Russ. Every time I look up, you getting hit, you getting sacked, you running for your life. Mm-hmm. So there's certain things you can't put on the quarterback, regardless of who you put in there. Jaxson Dart had to deal with that. But what I saw today, man, I don't think anything would have been any different because he would have been running for his life.
True. Washington ran the football extremely well today. 32 rush attempts, 220 yards.
Obviously, sometimes, when you played, obviously, when I played, when Carson would get plays, when plays would come in, one play, but he has the freedom to be able to change the play based on what he sees.
Right.
Whether it's a run play, if it's toss right, but we can go dive left based on the defense, based on adjustments, based on what I see with my own eyes.
Yeah,
I have the experience. I wonder if Russell has that freedom to do so. Or if a play comes in, he actually has to stick exactly with what it's called, because based on the play calling from what I saw today, it's like it's hindering Russ from being able to do some of the things that he does well.
Well, I'm not so sure he had that ability. He probably hadn't had that. I don't know if he ever had it in Seattle, maybe later in Seattle. He definitely didn't have it with Sean Payton.
Oh no!
And I'm not so sure he had it last year with Arthur Smith.
No.
So the likelihood of him coming in there and having that kind of control now, Ocho, doesn't seem likely. But hey, they just need to play better. We're not going to put all this on Russ.
No.
Although he was less than 50% completion percentage, and then Nabers, it seemed like I don't know what that was about. What did Nabers and Daboll was trying to get him to go back in the game? He was talking to him, trying to get, but Nabers seemed like he was like, man, I'm done with this.
Yeah, He frustrated. Listen, players like that, I said this with A.J. Brown too, when the Eagles played, having to wait all the way to the third quarter, 9 minutes in the third quarter to even touch the ball. You have a player that is special as Malik Nabers, you get him the ball early. It don't have to be nothing crazy. Throw him a little smoke route, throw him a screen route, give him a reverse. Let him feel like he's involved in the game instead of out there getting all that goddamn cardio.
Get it to him early.
Yeah.
And you will have him late.
All game.
That's what you should do.
Yeah.
What you should do and what they actually do is not always the case. But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Ocho, is that when you're dealing with these number one receivers, you got to give them something early in the first quarter.
Yeah,
I mean, ain't nobody asking, to ask Jordan or to ask Steph Curry or to ask one of these great players, look, we don't want you to take a shot until the third quarter. No, just you do everything, just run around out here, Steph. You just run around off these picks and do all this stuff, and we're gonna run, all that we're gonna do, but don't take no shot to the third quarter. As a matter of fact, we ain't gonna let you take no shot to the fourth quarter and see how that work out. But y'all want these receivers to get out there and run, and it's like just run and just run and just run, and they don't get no action, don't get the ball thrown no way, and then they come fourth quarter, hey, here we come. Come to do what?
Yeah, mentally united.
No, you're not.
It's hard. It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
So we'll see what happens. They got the Cowboys. The Cowboys like, hey, we let one slip away last week. We ain't about to let one slip away this week. Cowboys might drop. I know it's a division game, Ocho.
Yeah.
Cowboys might try to drop 50 on the Giants.
50?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yep, I'm trying to.
Hey, what was Nabers' numbers today, Unc?
He had 5 for 71 on 12 targets.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Wandale Robinson had 6 for 55 on 8 targets.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, look good. Look slow there at the office. Not what you like.
I mean, ain't nobody go crazy at the receiver position, but Zay Flowers.
Yeah, Zay was the only one. Zay be killing that slot, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he be killing that slot, and it's the same route over and over. That either that shallow or that deep over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. Because you got to honor it because they hold, because Lamar stick it in there. You think Henry, so you hold just for a second. And by the time you realize that he's already past the Packers. Yeah. He's behind you. What you think? You think there's some tread on the tires with Russ? Me personally, Ocho, I don't think he's going to start the whole year. You and I, we had a bet over under 8 games. Right. I think it's going to be under 8 games, and Jaxson Dart's going to be in there. I do.
I think. Honestly, based on what he has around him, is all going to come down to his offensive line. If you give Russ time, you give Russ time to be able to process and allow him to make the decisions with the ball, I think he's going to be all right. If they can, if they can get a running game going, take some of the pressure off of Russ as well, which obviously helps with the pass game, I think they're going to be all right. But so many different factors have to go right for Russ to be able to succeed, because he's not the Russ of old. He's not the Russell Wilson with the Seattle Seahawks that at one point he can make something out of nothing. As you get older, you need more help from those that are around you. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure the New York Giants team is built with the right personnel where he can be able to succeed like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of Russ was outside, was off script.
Yeah. Yes.
Improvisation, Russ was a magician with the ball.
Yeah.
Pump faking and flicking the ball over guys and finding ways. He doesn't have that athleticism anymore. Like you said, I think in order for him to be at his absolute best, things has to be perfect, and the likelihood of things being perfect more times than not it ain't gonna happen. It's not.
So you say 8 games? You think Jaxson?
Yeah, I think over under 8 games, and Jaxson Dart will be in there.
Damn.
I mean, Ocho. I mean, you got to think about it. This is his 3rd team in 3 years.
Yeah.
Because he went from Broncos to the Steelers to the Giants. Man, Ocho, when you start bouncing around like that, Ocho, when you start bouncing around like that, how they see you.
On the back end, yeah, on the back end, that's what normally happens. But obviously, he's on 1-year deals. When he's with the Steelers, when he came in, obviously he was injured. Justin Fields took over, did really well. Well, hell, when Russell Wilson did get the opportunity to get back in there after coming back from injury, he went on a 5, 6, 7 game.
They won like 7, yeah.
Yeah, 7 in a row, and then obviously the bottom fell out after that. But damn, I don't know.
And plus, Plus, the thing is, Ocho, they about to know his job's on the line.
Oh, that's right. Well, if you
How that's gonna look, Ocho? I draft a guy that I don't get to coach.
Hold on.
So if I don't play Jaxson Dart, there's a great chance I'm never gonna coach him.
Well, hell, if you do play Jaxson Dart and things don't go well, hell, you still ain't gonna be able to coach him.
But I got a year. I drafted him. I mean, that's like you building a house and get a divorce and the wife living in it. You ain't even get to live in the house, Ocho. So I just think the thing is that they're gonna turn to Dart sooner than later.
Yeah.
Cause probably 4 or 5 games, Ocho, you'll know. You look at your division. You'll see where Philly, you'll see what Washington, you'll see what Dallas is.
Yeah.
You look around the league like, oh man, we out of this. We might as well go ahead and start building towards the future.
Right.
At some point in time, Ocho, I gotta start hoarding a bottle of water and canned tuna. Doomsday is here.
I know. I don't want the fans out there in New York to overreact. It is week 1. I think we being a little too we jumping the gun a little too much. It's week 1. Who the Giants got next, huh?
Cowboys.
Oh shit.
Ocho, you do realize they took this man number 1. They took Jaxson Dart number 1, right?
Yeah.
What they take him number 1 for?
To start.
And you got a what people would consider Russ now is a journeyman quarterback.
Journeyman? Yes, sir. Yeah. Obviously, and you know what? With that journeyman, we talk about a Super Bowl winning journeyman who has good experience, who has good success in NFL.
Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl and was Super Bowl MVP. Exactly. How do people look at him? What is he?
Journeyman.
Okay.
But again, Russell Wilson is starting for a reason. What better person for Jaxson Dart to sit behind and learn the game from than someone that's already accomplished what he has? I could be wrong, or you can throw caution to wind and throw Jaxson Dart out there to the Sharks. And what normally happens to young quarterbacks when you throw them out there to the Sharks and they don't play well and they start losing confidence? All right.
Well, if it got, I mean, it's tough because and that's why I think it's going to be. I don't think it'll be in the next couple of weeks, but I think by week 6, week 7, you kind of know,
right?
And we just got to move forward. And once we make this decision, Ocho, and ain't no turning back now.
Ain't no turning back. Once you do that, ain't no turning back. But that's why I say it wouldn't happen that soon. It wouldn't happen that soon because once they do make that decision, Jaxson Dart is the quarterback for the foreseeable future unless things just completely don't pan out, similar to that of Daniel Jones.
Ocho, you ever been on a road trip? Like, look here. Okay, now I'm gonna drive, and once I drive, I ain't stopping.
Right.
So once we gas up, get everything you need. Get water. Get your goodies. Whatever.
Use the bathroom. All that. Yeah, I'm with you.
Cause I ain't stopping. So I think because once you make the decision to go to Jaxson Dart, and ain't no turning back, Ocho.